Days of gratitude. And somebody said to me, what are you going to find to be grateful for, to teach people, to encourage people to be grateful for in 31 days? There's no way you can conquer that. You know, there's always somebody that likes to come and put a pin in your balloon and just let all the air out of you. But my balloon is not made of rubber. It's made of steel, a big round steel balloon. So once they poked the pin into my balloon, the pin broke. So they couldn't shatter me. So you have to keep your life like that. When somebody comes and says to you, you cannot, you're not going to, you're this, you're that, put yourself in a balloon made of steel. They can make it, you know, it's still a big round steel ball. So nobody can push against that. They take a pin to puff the air because they think you're so weak that they can take a pin and just say, you know, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to be that amazing accountant you want to be. You're not going to be that amazing influencer and manager that you want to be, or director. You're not going to be that fabulous employee, somebody, because they decided that for themselves and they want to put it on you. So that is one of the things you have to be sure about, is don't let them do that. So when this person said to me, what I can find for 31 days, on day 2, one of my followers and very great friend, Teron, happened to be on there, and he saw day 1, and that was the morning of day 2. After the presentation, he sent me a text, an email. Yes, he sent a note. Can I have your email address? And I said, sure. I sent him the email address. And then he sent me this email. And when he sent me this email, something came to me and he just said, and they thought you wouldn't have things for 31 days. They thought that. But they're not in charge of you. They're not in charge of any one of you. So when someone tells you you are not going to be able to do what you plan to do, remember to tell them that they are not in charge of you. Remember to put yourself in that balloon of steel, that when they come to poke, whether they come to poke with their finger or a piece of metal, it will bend, because you're already well protected in your balloon of steel. So remember when we talk about morning blessings, and then or gratitude, because it's my birthday month and I wanted to celebrate 31 days of gratitude. I am so grateful that I am here, and I have the ability and I have the wisdom that was given to me as a gift to come here and to talk about gratitude. Gratitude is so amazing. Gratitude is the thing that makes you feel awesome. Gratitude makes you more friendlier. It decreases your blood pressure. It gets rid of cholesterol, because you're so busy being gratitude. All of these things, like the people that are saying no to you, fall apart. And you're standing there and you're a woman and you're a man and you're strong and you're purposeful and you have a reason for being on this earth. So I gave you 3 ways of gratitude. I will talk on the 3rd one this morning, because of what this generous human being sent me, so that I had something to push back the naysayers. Can you believe that? And I know I will have something for every one of those 31 days of May. It's my month. It's my birthday month. That month, what I know for sure was my parents, all they thought about was having a baby in that month, the month of May. And they knew for sure it was going to be a baby. What they didn't know, they didn't have a reveal party to find out whether I was going to be a girl or boy. And there I was. So that I was so important. And that's what you have to think of. You were so important that preparations were made for your birth, right? And that is what is important. So for that, and to live to be this long and this healthy and feeling so energized and standing here and using all this technology, I am so grateful. So I'm going to teach you, and from Teron's lessons to me, how grateful for the future is. So we know gratitude for what we have. It's in our chest. We have it, our clothes, our shoes, our house, our, my cup of hot water. So, and then we are grateful for that. There are 2 other ways of being grateful, and we keep forgetting them. That other way is when you do something for somebody. You should be grateful to self for having the fortitude and having the wisdom, having the clarity, having the consciousness of the moment to help somebody else. You should always say to yourself, I'm so grateful that I was able to do this for this person. I was so grateful to say hello to this person. So I am grateful to me for saying to you, good morning, and here's your morning blessing. Good morning, and here's your gratitude journal. And good morning, this is how you say your gratitude. You're grateful. So you have to be grateful for the mind that gives you the inclination to do something for somebody else. A thoughtful thing, a smile, a pat on the shoulder that you're okay. I appreciate what you do for me. But no, you're saying to self, I appreciate what you do for me. Those legs go where you want them to know. Don't you think you should tell them, I'm grateful I have long, strong legs? Come on. I'm grateful for my eye. Talk to the eye and say, I'm so grateful you're shining. I'm so grateful you can see. To the eye, to the parts of your body. When I watched Yoko's, what you call him, Japanese man, he said, you must tell your money, you're grateful you have it. That clicked, because that is how I learn. I learn by hearing and observation. I listen and I learn. But today, our gratitude for today is gratitude for what you haven't had yet, what you desire, what you desire to have in your life. This is what we are going to stress on today. So, Tehran was so full and happy that one of the things he did, he said to me, he said, your latest live prompted me to write this email to you. I just wanted to share how practicing gratitude every day changed my life for the better, and how I have attracted everything that I've set my heart to. Heard his words? This includes my dream of coming to Canada as a permanent resident and having a good life here. I have included a screenshot from an app that I use since 2019. I would write my affirmations in the app while I was working full time, and oftentimes I would not have a pen and paper with me. This app was in fact my gratitude journal. I was writing everything in present tense. Now this is the key, people. In the present tense. I am is present tense, not I want to be. He left that. Okay? In the present tense. And where did I lose out? And this is in the present tense, and I wrote it in such a way it went like this. I am happy and grateful now that. So you got it, right? You have to be happy and grateful now that you have what you are desiring. That is the best way to receive what you desire in your life. Give it joy, happy. Give it gratitude. I say I am joyful and grateful. That's how I write mine. That this is happening in my life. So, when you look at the gratitude, he said, I'm a true testament of how expressing gratitude can turn around a person's life, no matter what their circumstances are. I think reading this might bring a smile to your face. He did not know it would also bring a lesson that I can share with you today. I am so happy and grateful now that I have my phone in my hand, and it is a wonderful phone. This is his first one. I am so lucky and blessed to have this and be able to use it to do my affirmation. He didn't have the phone yet when he wrote that. Then that is at 5:37 p.m. on the 22nd of January. And on the 16th of January, he went lower. I am so happy and grateful to have been in such a happy and contented mood. I have so many things to look forward to, so many celebrations and excitements coming my way. Isn't that powerful? He didn't care about what he didn't have. He was caring and putting his energy into what he wants to be. I am so happy and grateful, the other one goes, now that I have such a good life with my wife in Canada. Remember, he was not in Canada yet. We have a very nice home, which is in a quiet neighborhood, and we are wonderfully happy there. So this is how you have to write your morning blessings. Now, I'm so happy and grateful for the fact that every dream is now a reality. Thank you for the request for the passport. Thank you for the success of stamping that passport. I am so happy and grateful now that I have requested the passport and I have the Canadian visa stamp on my passport. Thank you for making this happen. That is January 11, 2019. So I will not read them all, but that gives you an idea of what it is he has decided to do. So you have to be happy and grateful for all that you are wishing to get, you're desiring to have. And this is what Karonda did. And this is when I said that was part 3 of how to be gratitude. Grateful for what you have, grateful for what you're able to do for others, grateful for what you're planning to have. Like, I have to be grateful. I want to send this message all over the world. I am grateful I am sending this message through this phone all over the world. Some of you are from Iran and China and Japan and Europe and Africa. And this is so important to me because this is what I want to do. So I'm happy and grateful. I am reaching every corner of this globe. And it feels wonderful. So this is what your morning blessing is for you today, to get you understand that there are 3 ways to be grateful. And we will always have a way to give you a message. Each day, you need to write 3 things down that you are grateful for. Just 3. Nothing else. Just try 3. I do 5 in the morning and 5 at night. But I've been doing this for so long. Gratitude gives you happiness, trust me. Even in the worst circumstances, you will find some joy in a memory. When my husband was very sick and we knew he was going to die, there was still happiness in this home. Because, you see, there were memories that were formed. There were thoughts that stayed ahead of us. There was joy. Because we knew we lived a full life. We knew we lived a life of helping and serving and being kind and generous to others and to each other. So there was no regret. When somebody said, I said, no. He was suffering and it was how it was supposed to go. But when he was alive, he knew he was loved and cherished, and so did I. And he had a home that was pleasant and kind. And he had the freedom to do the things he wanted to do. So there was a lot of gratitude, even when he passed. So this is what I say every day. I am grateful I had him in my life. So I'm grateful for the past experience. I'm grateful for the lessons he taught me. He was the direct opposite to me, calm like a cucumber, and I am a raging target. So this is how life is. You need to be grateful for what you want before you get it. Say it in the present tense and believe it. Believe it when you say, I'm so happy and grateful that I am doing whatever it is you are doing it now. I am so happy and grateful. I am speaking all over the world. I am doing it right now. In reality, I am, through technology. So is everybody else. So this is what it is. So I hope you remember your mantra for today. Your mantra says to you for today that you're happy and grateful for all the opportunities coming your way today. Nobody can take that from you. So there's people who want to join. I'm going to give you guys a chance because I'm interested. If it has to be something to do with gratitude. If it's not, then you don't have to come. So you're saying you want to come. It has to do something with gratitude. Share something grateful. Then maybe we wouldn't talk for long because it's strictly gratitude. No complaints, no anger, just gratitude. So I'm waiting for you. Nima, here you go. Somebody else said they wanted to come. Hi, how are you? So,
Hello.
you know, we are talking about gratitude. So, what do you have to say about that?
Yes, gratitude is very good and very important for our life. Every day, we all need a positive gratitude for uh, to uh, trying to achieve our goals
It's
in
true. That's very, very true.
life.
Gratitude is,
Excuse me, I want to ask a question. How to improve gratitude in the
you have
classroom
to
for
introduce it to
students?
them. You have to introduce gratitude by by bringing their awareness to what they have in their life to be grateful for. That is the first thing we can do in teaching, expressing it to children or bringing gratitude towards them, is to let them understand what gratitude means. So, for example, I would say to them, you should be grateful. Hello, young man. You should be grateful for your parents. So you should say that to them because they took care of you. So that you
Yes,
have to say, God, I'm so grateful my parents made my breakfast today. I'm so grateful I have clothes to wear to school today. I'm so grateful I have a great teacher who wants to teach me better. I'm so grateful I have books to write in. So you give them one thing every day. You come on the board if you have from classroom, what I remember, and you write, today is our class.
yes,
We're grateful
yes,
for everybody in class
yes, yes,
today. I'm grateful for my friends. So every day you must give
yes,
them
yes,
a reason to be grateful. They're young and their brain is up to you to
yes,
enlighten the
yes,
brain, to make the brain come into that path. So you have to
yes,
be the impetus and go in and say, today, first thing when you start, if you guys pray in the classroom, I don't know, but the first thing after that, you write on the board, this is what we are going to have as our main thing for today, what we are grateful for. And you introduce it every day, a new one
yes,
every
yes,
day.
yes. It's help us to improve gratitude in the classroom. Yes, I agree with you. It's a great idea, but I think we can have a incantation for every day. I want to be a clever student. I am a great student in math. I am a great English speaker. In communication, it's help us to make positive thought in
Yes, it
the
does. So
classroom.
one of the things you do when you have to do when you do gratitude, the point about a gratitude statement, whether it's for the positive, for the moment now, for the moment that what you were able to do for your neighbor, or what you are hoping to accomplish in your life. That's the three way I practice gratitude. And then you have an incantation. The incantation is also a form of gratitude because you can say,
Okay.
I am grateful, I am one of the best students in the class. I am grateful, I am a great at
Yes,
English
yes,
and they're just learning English. So that is the third part of gratitude I talk about just now, where you're grateful for the future, but you do it in the present. So you say, I am grateful,
yes,
I am a whiz at math. You can put it up there. I am grateful that I am speaking English clearly. I am grateful I'm reading really well. So you give them, you relate it to their life.
yes,
So that you put on the board. So you can choose one in the
yes,
morning. Our gratitude is to be grateful for the parents and all of that, or whatever. In the afternoon, or you can twist it around. You
yes,
after lunch, you say, "I am grateful," or when there is a break, you have to be on top of it to keep it in their mind. Children will only develop based on what we tell them to do. They're like little sponges, and the more information you give them
yes,
about that gratitude in or incantation of gratitude is what you have to do. We need to do that. it starts at a very early age to being grateful. When we are grateful, we are more conscious. We are more aware of ourselves and our behaviors towards
Yeah.
others. We become more focused.
Yes, yes,
So that's one of the things that we can practice with gratitude. So what you're trying to do, if you begin practicing it today, or whenever you go back to the classroom, you will see a huge result. By the end, in 30 days, the classroom will even be more quiet, more controllable, because you're giving them something to think outside of the book, outside of math and English. So, and then if they say, what is gratitude? So now you need to look up the meaning of the word gratitude, because one or two of them are going to be curious enough to say, well, what is gratitude? What do you mean by gratitude? Because well, the children live in, they question
yes,
things.
yes,
So you, as the teacher, cannot be fumbling without the meaning. You have to say, okay, to be grateful is to be happy about what you have, that it makes you feel better. You had
yes,
breakfast today, your stomach feels nice. You know, if you're thirsty, you had water to drink. Think of it when if you don't have it. But I have one caveat to gratitude that I am very harsh on, and that is gratitude is not comparison. Many people, they say they're grateful and they compare themselves to somebody who they purport or who they believe to have less than they do. So be aware, do not teach the children that type of gratitude. When you say, I am grateful I have a house and I know people without a house. This is not being grateful. That is called comparison. So when you're grateful for you have a house,
yes, yes,
and that person maybe don't have a house, but they might have a really great loving relationship which you don't have. So we cannot compare ourselves to others. There's somebody else
yes,
who wants to come in. Let me see who that is.
yes.
Oh, you can stay.
Thank you about your lesson.
No,
Your
no, you
lesson every good,
nowadays you can
every
have
day is very
three
good.
people on. So if she can come in, she's been.
I prefer to concentrate a classroom, a school
Okay.
for change. It's
Hello. You have you have a child.
hello.
You've been dying to come on for weeks and days, and now you have a chance, and all I can hear is experience. So that's fine. So anyway, no, I just wanted, yeah. So go ahead.
Yes, when we pay attention to gratitude in the school, in the classroom, it is a good policy for a start, a new concept in our life, because a school or classroom
Of course it
can
does.
change
That is
our
where the change
society.
begins. The change begins with people changing from home. And once that change begins, other people will realize that and they too will do it. We have to be, you know what Mahatma Gandhi said, right? He said, we have to be the change we want. And that is still
Yes,
true. So what you are creating a change in
yes,
the
yes,
children's behavior, and they are going to be adults and they will remember that, and they too get a change in their life.
yes,
They might start the thing with their children at a very
yes,
early age. They might go home and tell their parents, my teacher said we must be grateful for each other, grateful for my parents, grateful.
yes. When yes, yes. When I listened your lesson about grateful, my thought go to school, go to classroom, and I told myself, how do I do for my students in this situation? How do I do in classroom for my student and improve gratitude uh, and help them to succeed in
Well, what
teaching
I
and
know for
learning.
sure that gratitude does, when you start being very grateful, you will find that there are things that will be better for you. You too, by practicing gratitude, by teaching them how to be grateful, you too are going to enjoy it. You will find joy with yourself because you will see the
Yes,
difference. And kids, I don't know how old your students
yes,
are, but kids are rambunctious and they might do things and hurt each other, screaming loud. But the gratitude will help them to enjoy being themselves, and it will give them a better attitude. They will take it home, and it goes out into the community from there. Even if it is one child that took that information and went home and said, my teacher said we should be kind to each other and we should be grateful I have a dad and I have a mom. I should be grateful I have a bed to sleep on. So that one child going to sow that
yes,
seed. You
yes,
don't need 500 seeds at the same time, but one seed will give you two more seeds, because that girl or boy might force the parent to think and say, yes, we should be grateful we have such a smart child. We should be grateful our children are healthy. We should be grateful we're able to cook dinner tonight. So you see what I mean? So the gratitude seed does not just stay on the ground. It goes into the soil, it sprouts and it spreads and it just takes over. So that's one of the things we have to do. So I'm going to let you go. So I'm happy
thank you,
I am happy that
thank
you
you.
joined today. So I'll see you again. Well, I do one at 7 p.m. tonight, so you might be able to do that because. But tomorrow morning will be.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Be
Yeah, let
safe,
me
be
know how it
healthy, I
went.
hope.
Let me know when you tried it, how it went, how the students reacted, how you felt, and we can go ahead with that. That will be wonderful. So give me some feedback on how, when you tried it in the classroom, how it worked. Okay.
Yes, yes, sure.
All right. So
I do it.
have a wonderful day.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you,
bye-bye.
thank you, thank you.
Thanks
Bye
for
bye.
dropping
See you
in, each and
soon.
every one of you. It was very happy to have everybody here today. Take care. Bye-bye.